Hello, hello. I have arrived. Artist, archivist, future man, and tonight, assassin. You can call me Tiberius Vanderfield. Hello, hello. So tonight, Guilty Gear. Following some input from a commenter on one of the videos, I decided to try something a little bit different today. More specifically, I decided to try someone a little bit different today. We're going to be trying out Milia Rage. So I know that she is a character that is very heavy on Oki. For those of you who are not familiar with the fighting game terminology, basically she is a character who is, you want to knock down your enemy a lot, and not just, defeat them, but sweep them off of their feet and then set up a situation where you can keep them guessing as to what you're going to do next, basically. So that's sort of the game plan. And I know she's also quite fast and things like that, but I don't know a whole lot about Milia. I've not played her before in this game, nor in any of the previous games, so this will be quite a learning experience. So let's see, anything else to go over before we get started? So tomorrow, we should be looking at some more Arknights. Again, I do have some business tomorrow that could potentially delay things, but I don't know. If it goes quickly, I might even be able to get started early. Who knows? That seems a bit unlikely, but it's not impossible. So one way or the other though, currently the expectation is roughly 9:30 p.m. or so for the Friday stream. We're going to assume that. And if it doesn't pan out that way, it simply does not pan out that way. So, let's see. Oh, also, then for the Saturday stream, I forgot that we were going to do that. I'm used to Arknights being the Saturday stream. Did I say I was doing Arknights tomorrow? I'm doing Arknights tomorrow. Then for the Saturday stream, we'll be doing some more... we'll be doing planning, things like that, looking back on the previous year of streaming and looking forward to the upcoming year. So let's see, that should cover us. So I suppose there's not much to do but to hop right into Guilty Gear. Alright. So I'm in training mode right now. As I have essentially no real idea of how to play Milia beyond how to press buttons. So there's a good chance that a good chunk of this stream will consist purely of me pressing buttons. Just sort of getting used to my abilities. So I understand that Milia is quite fast. She also has a double air dash, I believe. I wasn't able to do it that consistently, but I think that's mostly just a matter of, I think that's just not being used to the timing. You can probably tell from the button prompts on the left hand there that I tend to be a little bit overzealous with my inputs. That's definitely a problem of mine. I put in like a lot more inputs than I need to. So I'm quite fast. Her walking speed, I don't know, I guess I haven't paid that much attention to characters' walking speeds. It's very rare that we see a character simply walk. Her dash is definitely her run is quite long. Or it's quite fast. Most characters have just a dash, but she has a run. So. She also has a lot of, there we go. She's got a lot of abilities that allow her to maneuver around, that allow her to maneuver around in various ways. And these can be canceled into other abilities, And, let's see. Yeah. In various ways. One thing that I found kind of funny with this is that you can just sort of do that. You can make a lot of distance between yourself and your opponent if you feel so inclined. There's not really much reason to do that as far as I'm aware, but you can. I guess you could... I don't know that that would be better than just... yeah, you could quarter circle back kick into this, but I don't know that that would be better than just doing this. A bit less predictable, I suppose, maybe. But yeah. So I think this is sort of her main thing that you want to set up. Yeah, it doesn't do anything immediately, but its presence will, you know, necessarily unnerve the opponent because they have to respond to it in some way, assuming you position it correctly. Yeah, they have to respond to it in some way. So yeah. Yeah. So I think probably, rather than just kind of using moves at random, I should probably learn what I'm doing. I should probably learn what I want to do anyway. So yes. So, in general, you know, punches are usually pretty fast. Hits are usually a little bit longer but slower. I think her punch actually might be a little bit further range than her kick. Punch is quite high though, so it does have a pretty good potential to be low profiled. Yes. So this Mirage, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. Yes, this is what it is. I'm going to pronounce it as Mirage. Yeah, so this I assume is probably going to be a interesting tool. But yes, I don't know that it's necessarily... I don't know, it's going to be a way... It's a way to cross over, basically. You know, it's a dash, but it also crosses over. So yeah, so it's good for setting up situations where, you know, your opponent doesn't quite know what to react, or doesn't quite know what to do. And yeah, again, from what I understand, keeping your opponent guessing is a large part of the strategy as media. So yeah, you have a lot of moves that move you around in various ways and hit in unusual ways. Yes, I've seen very little Melia play. Yeah, I know this one's also interesting because the number of hits that it does is based on you actually have to hit the button repeatedly. I feel like I was able to achieve 11s on that combo previously. I might have... No, I think I was... Yeah, I was probably comboing into it. That's probably what was happening. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to use this move a whole lot because it is a little bit tiring on my thumbs. We'll see. I imagine it's quite strong given the potential to not input it properly. But yeah, so this is another one that can be canceled into... I guess, no, it's not canceling into it because you're not inputting the... you're not putting in the input normally. But it's one that can be used out of Mirage. And yeah, so you can also use... Whoops. Oh no, I have to press forward. There we go. Yeah, this is... I should probably learn what it's called. Tandem Top. Yes. Yes, you can use Tandem Top out of Mirage if you press forward and heavy slash or forward and light slash, according to the version of Tandem Top. Yeah, the heavy Tandem Top is the one that's a bit slower, whereas the slash version is kind of a lighter move. Yeah, sort of, I expected it, but it does seem that you can't set up another Tandem Top while you've got a Tandem Top out. So yeah, so I assume just sort of by the nature of it, that it hits standing. Not high, but standing. Let's see. Actually, so Tandem Top takes you into the air, and Melia has some moves like that. And yeah, it doesn't seem like I can do this out of Tandem Top. Okay, so this is another move. What did I tell? Okay. Projectile underneath her. Okay. So yeah, so this is another movement tool. Okay. So yeah, so your quarter circle forward and kick is going to be sending you forward quite fast. Yeah, so that's probably also a good way to cross over. Or to set up for a crossover, perhaps, if you want to. Yes, whereas quarter circle forward and punch is an attack. It does have a hitbox. It's fairly strong, it looks like. Yes, so let's look at the strategy page. Yes, another thing that was suggested to me was to use the website Dustmeat, which is a wiki for fighting games. More specifically, I don't know that it's exclusively, I don't know if it is exclusively Arc Systems Works developed fighting games, but it is, if nothing else, primarily such. But yes, anyway, so I have been aware of the website and the ability to use it to, look up frame data and whatnot. I've just not bothered, basically. But yeah, I don't have anything to say about it other than that, basically. I've used it to get a general idea of sort of what moves are and what to do with them, but I haven't used it to get that much into the meat of the system. But yes, so, according to the strategy page, your general game plan as Melia is to take advantage of her unique movement options, fast run, extra air dash, movement specials. Yes, to navigate neutral until you can land a hit into some kind of knockback. So 2D, round throw, and 214P. Yeah, from there, you have a wide array of options to meaty your opponent on wake up, enabling mix-ups or at least keeping pressure. So yes, so I've heard the term meaty used before, but I don't know what it means. So, we're going to reference another website, the Fighting Game Glossary. I should move my keyboard closer to where I am, or rather I should move my desktop keyboard. My laptop keyboard is the one in front of me, but my laptop is what I'm playing the game on. So I'm not using that to search things. Alright. The Fighting Game Glossary. Glossary.infill.net. So, what does meaty mean? I believe it means to hit someone in such a way. It means to hit in a specific way, like at a specific timing, but I don't really know what that means. Okay, meaty, a term with two distinct but sometimes overlapping definitions. The most common definition of meaty is an attack that hits an opponent on the very first frame possible after they rise from a knockdown, or other similar situations like being flipped out. This guarantees the opponent must either block the attack or immediately do an invincible move. If they just press any random button, they will get counter hit because the attack still has to go through its non-hitting startup. Or because their attack still has to go through its non-hitting startup, but your attack is already active on top of them. So yes, so basically, it is, referring to when you are setting up the situation such that opponents can't just sort of mash out of wake up, out of getting off the ground. That's it. Hmm. So yes. So, yes, giving you a wide array of options to meet your opponent on wake up, enabling mix-ups, or at least keeping pressure. Be patient and neutral. I say very pointedly at myself. So yes, this is the thing that I need to learn in general, probably. This is the fundamentals that I need to improve upon. Be patient and neutral. You should not use all your air options all at once just because you can, as tempting as it may be. Your safest option is to wait for your opponent to whiff something with a long recovery, giving you a chance to move in for pressure, dash, 5 kick. Yes, dash, 5 kick, or dash, close slash. Yes, or for a whiff punish. You should move forward without committing to a risky approach with FD break. I assume that means forward dash and then stopping. Yeah. Or a forward jump. Yes, you can hang in the air for longer to wait and observe before threatening to get in. Remember, the point of her strong Okizeme options is that you don't have to win neutral as often. And just because her dash is fast, you don't always have to hold forward. Yes, be patient on defense. Another thing I say pointedly to myself. And try to create openings with FD. I assume that still means forward dash, I don't know why it would mean two different things, but I'm still only working under the assumption that it means forward dash. Yes, Milia takes a lot of damage. It's very important that you understand your opponent's offense. Trying to super jump or fuzzy jump out is often the safest bet. Your next best option is pressing 2P. Yeah, back and punch. Is that any I don't think it would be any different from her normal punch. It looks the same at the very least. But it does have the benefit of, blocking, I suppose, when you expect a gap, as it's her fastest option and faster than most jabs at 4 frames. Yes, 2K into 2D is a decent option at 6 frames of startup for a longer reach with great reward, as well as low profiling many moves, but the extra startup could make the difference in getting counter hit or not. Amelia can spend 50 meter for winger. Let's see. No, do I have to forward for that? Hold on. It is 6321. Yeah, 632146. Yes, so I have to press forward again. So yes, so that is winger, as you may have guessed from the wings. Yes, or YRC, yellow Roman cancel. Yes. Roman canceling is another thing that I don't do basically ever. YRC has meter defensive options. Oh, okay, so yeah. So YRC is the Roman cancel you do when you're getting hit. Because yeah, there's different colors of Roman cancels, which mean different things, but I don't know enough about the game to know the details. But yes. Meter defensive options, but due to the risk of these being baited for high damage, FD is much safer by giving Milia room to escape with her movement, avoiding building risk, and nullifying most chip damage. Oh, okay. So I know what they're talking about now. So FD is faultless defense. Okay. Okay, so an FD break must be, yeah, using faultless defense out of a dash. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. So yes. Okay. So yeah, so we have a basic idea. I'm definitely not going to absorb all this information in one session, I don't think. But we can get at least a basic idea. So yeah, so defending against pressure, this is a good poke. It's very fast, and I assume, again, the reason why they specifically said to hold back, or no, 2P. 2P, they said 2P, not 4P. So yes, 2P is crouching. Okay. Yes, again, quite fast. And yet, probably, yeah, quite a bit faster than her standing punch, I would assume. But, for that, why not check the frame data? Okay, so yes, so 5p that's 6 frames of startup. So yes. So yeah, 6 frames of startup. Or no, 7 frames of startup. Yeah, 7 frames of startup versus, yeah, 4. Yeah, so 4 is less than 7, so it's faster. But yes. So yeah, so again, I want to do that so I can set up for... Oops. Forward. There you go. I always forget, yes. Maybe not that specifically, but if I space it out, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be right up next to them and use tandem top. Yes, you do want to use tandem top, but you don't want to use it right next to them because then they're not going to be able to do anything. Or rather, it's going to just go right past them. Whoops. But yes, being able to pull off tandem top consistently is going to be a bit of an issue. Yeah, I suppose if I time it really good, I guess it does have a fairly... No, yeah, I don't think there's any way that I can... Or rather, spacing is going to be more important than timing, I think. Spacing is going to be a lot more important than timing, I think, to get the tandem top to activate. But yes. So yeah, so this hits overhead. I think, if I remember correctly, it can also be... Can be cancelled into tandem top at the very least. Can be cancelled into light tandem top, maybe. Do I have to... Oh, I probably have to wait. Yeah, I have to wait until it hits, of course. It does seem like it can be cancelled into heavy tandem top, but I don't think I'd want to do that, because that's going to leave me very vulnerable. Yeah, light tandem top is probably an okay option. Probably not something I necessarily want to do in neutral, per se, but it's definitely a thing that you can do a little bit more safely. Yeah, since it's a projectile, obviously the opponent hitting it won't really impact you. Yes, literally or figuratively. So, what do we want to do? So, some beginner setups. So, 2p into 2p into 236s. Yeah, so that's a... Oh, can I hit it 3 times? I can. Probably shouldn't push my luck too much, but... Yeah, especially because, you know, I don't want to just use a whole bunch of weak moves. I assume the two punches into a tandem top is probably calculated. Probably calculated to give you the best results, because, you know, the more times you hit in a combo, the less damage each successive hit in the combo does. Yes, this is a mechanic in a lot of fighting games, and Guilty Gear is no exception. But yes. Kickstarter. 2D or 2K into 236H. Or no, okay. No. Okay, I misread that. I thought it was 5K into 2D or 2K. And I thought, why would I want to cancel this into this? And you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I was gonna say, why would I want to do kick into tandem top? But that's not what they said. That is literally not what they said. But yes, so that's a good option. That's a good option. Okay. Yes, after this you can time an air dash to either cross up or stay on the same side, and then either land 2K for a low or air dash jumping heavy for an overhead. Yes, it's Amelia's strongest, and 2K is her second fastest starter, so aim for this. So yeah, so that is going to be, I assume, probably how we want to start a lot of our interactions with our opponents. Sit. Yes, block string, close slash, into crouching slash, into heavy, into 2-1-4. Yes, I appreciate that a lot of this probably doesn't make sense to a lot of you. Well, I don't know. I feel like there's probably more people who are coming to this stream familiar with Guilty Gear than are coming to it familiar with me. But we shall see. Probably better to over-explain than under-explain, at the very least. So yeah, if I try to learn too much all at once, I'm going to get overwhelmed. So instead of doing that, let's get a practical example and head over into the... Yeah, head over into versus. Yes. We'll go with hard. And Melia. Let's look at Melia's aesthetics. So yes, the blue and white look is always a classic for me. Probably I think I'll go with that. We could just go with the standard, but... Yes, white and blue and yellow is kind of a color combination that I like, if you can imagine that. Alright. So yes, now I need to remember the fact that I'm actually in a fight right now, so I can't necessarily just fool around too much. But yes, I probably should have taken a little bit more time to get familiar with some of Melia's other moves. Oops. Unfortunate. Not necessarily the best first, but... Not bad. Alright, so, don't need to worry about this. Oh, cancel out of it. Wasn't expecting that kind of cleverness from you. Okay. Let's see, which is... Okay, so that's... Yeah, kick is how... Whoops. Keep trying to do bad moves. That's punch, isn't it? Right. Again, that's probably not necessarily the best option I have. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely at a point where remembering the inputs is going to be... Remembering the inputs is going to be an achievement in and of itself. So we're not going to worry too much about the actual result of the fight, per se. Alright, I was gonna try to set up for a tandem top there, but it wasn't necessary. Alright. I wonder, can I dash both ways in the air? Yeah. Let's go, Amelia. Glad to see you're excited. I'll try not to let you down. Alright. Oh. Alright, so... Unfortunate. Okay. So, I can't let my desire to use my cool moves distract me from the fact that I do want to live, and I do have to live in order to be able to use my cool moves. So yes, once again, being Yeah, as long as you're having fun, you never let me down. Huh, I appreciate that. Whoop. Alright. Alright. Interesting interactions there. So yeah, probably not going to... Whoop. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so that's the sort of thing that we want to go for. Alright, get out of here, Ty. Whoop. Quite free with your meter there, aren't you? Whoop. Ah. Yeah, I keep going for back. Whoop. Yes, also, hello queer portents. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I keep going for quarter circle backs instead of quarter circle forwards. Yes. Here we go. Hey, hey. You as well. Whoop. Alright. Alright. Yeah. So yeah, I'm failing to capitalize because again, I'm forgetting to, or I'm remembering what to do, but I'm doing it wrong, basically. So yeah, given the Guilty Gear AI's irrational hatred of projectiles. Alright, that's not gonna hit, I don't think. Well, let's be careful anyway. Alright. Yes, given the Guilty Gear AI's irrational hatred of projectiles. Danger. It's been a very long time since I don't think I've ever gotten danger in like, whilst trying to play a match. I've gotten it in training quite a bit.
Let's see where this goes.
Yes. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, again, I've been doing quarter circle back heavy slash a lot instead of quarter circle forward heavy slash. So, yeah, definitely developing the muscle memory to be able to play Amelia is sort of what I need to do here, rather than focusing on just playing Amelia. Oh yes, okay, now I remember what I was going to say. So yes, given that the Guilty Gear AI's irrational hatred of projectiles and their love of faultless defending, whenever there's anything even resembling a projectile, even remotely near them, yes, I can probably use that to bait them to spend their meter quite a bit. That's not necessarily going to be a consistent option, and it's definitely not going to be a good thing to use against actual human beings, probably. But yes. Alright, alright. Yes. So, I should be using my speed more. I think. Yeah, so I want to wait. Again, be patient in neutral. Wait for opportunities like that. The first time that I used that to get through a stun edge, I did completely on accident. But the second time wasn't intentional. Alright, alright.
Sweet dreams.
Alright, alright. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, I don't know that we're going to get into online. I feel like that's a bit of a tall order currently. Okay. Alright. Oh, I didn't block that. Oh dear. I wonder, do they? No, that wasn't a counter. So that was just a average everyday failure to block.
Me?
Unfortunate.
Is that all you have to offer?
Alright, alright. So, we want to be careful, but not too careful. Because again, we want to be putting the pressure on, but we also want to not be mashing. We want to capitalize on gaps in their offensive. Oop, okay. Yeah, I was trying to, again, capitalize on a stun edge there. But I didn't realize, or I wasn't paying close enough attention to tell that that was a heavy stun edge. Yes, which, you know, has different ballistic properties to a regular stun edge. Oops. I don't like the sound of that. Alright. Alright. Definitely... okay. I guess, yeah, one thing I'm doing too much is I'm trying to use my aerial moves. Oops. Okay. I was doing the input wrong anyway, so no wonder it was coming out. But yes, I'm trying to do my aerial moves. Whoop. Yes, I'm trying to do my aerial moves to get around in the air when that's strictly unnecessary.
Challenge me again whenever you like.
Well, then I think I'll challenge you again right now. But yes, I'm using my aerial moves to get around when that is strictly unnecessary and definitely not helpful. So yes. So again, I'm here to learn fundamentals, so let's not get distracted. Yes, even more so than other characters. Oops. I probably want to, yeah, I want to try to remember how to do my moves, but... okay. At least I got the tandem top out. I didn't do anything with it, but I did get it out. How's this gonna work? It worked interestingly. I don't think I'd say it worked well or poorly, but it definitely did something. Alright, alright.
Excuses are cheap.
But yes. So I don't want to get too attached to using any of my specials, because, again, my moves are tools. They are tools in my toolbox. You don't use a hammer when you need a saw just because you have a hammer. But yeah, I do my moves when they're applicable, and not when they are not. Alright, so this is gonna hit, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that was a successful counter. Oops. Okay, so that's projectile immune. I suppose I feel like I probably should have seen that coming. Alright, whoop. Alright. Nice. Cool. Not the safest option. I didn't really do that on purpose, but it worked, so.
Really weren't that bad, I guess.
Alright, alright. We're picking it up, we're picking it up. So yes, again, I want to learn how to use my moves. But, the most important part of knowing... well, okay. The most important part is knowing how to actually do the move. Like, I don't want to keep doing this when I mean to do, this. Nope. When I mean to do that. Alright. Again, none of that was really planned on. Look. I could do that too. But yes. The most important thing in using your moves properly... oh dear. That's going to hit. It's not going to hit. Most important thing is actually knowing how to do the moves and doing them consistently. The second most important thing is knowing when to use them. Alright, so this hit. Wasn't quite expecting it to hit. Oops. Unfortunate.
Well then, time to get off that.
We've been getting a lot of mutual counters recently. How do I use Winger again? Not that it's necessarily a good idea in this situation or any other situation. Winger, okay. Yeah, the half circle. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think I might want to turn the difficulty down just a touch. So I have a little bit more room to think and make mistakes.
Challenge me again whenever you like.
Alright, alright. Back to character select. Amelia. I don't know why it always defaults to this specific stage. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we'll play against Kai again. Why not? Alright. So. Yeah, again, not a whole lot to be done at this point other than just to get a little bit more used to what I'm doing and get a better idea of how to make the button presses that I input mean something.
Let me show you why they call me.
But yes, I don't want to always be using my specials whenever I have the chance. I want to be waiting for opportunities to use my abilities. Yes, I don't want to just throw out specials in neutral carelessly. Didn't turn down the difficulty like I said I was going to. Hold on. Oops. Didn't necessarily need to go all the way back to the main menu, but whatever. It works. Alright, so we'll turn that down to normal. Whoops. Okay, Amelia. Hi. Random stage. Alright. As we were. Sit.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on the dual one,
Okay.
let's rock.
Alright. So, low kick, low dust. There we go. Tandem top. Okay. Yeah, so that's a thing that you want to do frequently, but it's not necessarily the only thing you can do, obviously. That's, yeah, I was gonna say, that's gonna counter. Yeah, it seems that at the very least on the edge of my on the far edge of my low slash, I can't follow up with a heavy slash, it seems like. And yeah, again, just because I can... Nope. Yeah, just because I can set up... Oh, whoop. This is unfortunate. Just because I could theoretically set up for a tandem top doesn't mean that I necessarily want to. Alright, so this isn't gonna be good. Alright, ride the lightning. No thank you. So yeah, that was a good opportunity to convert into something, but I did miss it. Yes, a little bit better.
You should pay more attention.
I should.
Wins.
Alright. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. I definitely feel like,
So instead of
if nothing else, changing things up a little bit, trying to actually, you know, learn my character's play style has been useful. Yeah, I guess more so than learning my character's specific play style, having a play style in mind is probably a big factor. Oops. Don't like this. I feel like I was about to do something. Oh, no, okay. I was worried that I was going to be in a situation, but it seems that I wasn't. Oops. Alright. I get a little bit thrown off whenever the bot just sort of stops moving.
Excuses are cheap.
wins.
Yeah, so again, I've got double air dash. Okay, and I can air dash in separate directions. So I think my double jump also consumes a dash. Alright. I was trying to do a faultless defense there, but I accidentally attacked instead. Because yeah, I think probably what's throwing me off when I try to set up for tandem top is I'm holding down and back to be able to defend myself when I do my kicks generally. And because I'm holding down, I think, oh, or since I'm holding back, I think, oh, I need to hit backward, or I need to put a quarter circle back. But no, that's absolutely incorrect. Unfortunate.
In my element.
So yeah, so I think we'll give it one more match against Kai after we finish this one. And then I think we'll wrap up for today. A little bit shorter than I would like, but unfortunately I got started, you know, I guess I got started at the scheduled time, more or less. But yeah, I think if I pushed myself a little bit further, I could have started earlier. And again, you know, obviously I could go later and I could start earlier in a lot of ways and in a lot of times, but I do want to be respectful of my own time and physical needs. So I can't be too, you know, I can't push myself too hard. I don't want to burn out. I've done that quite a bit over these 4 years. Yeah, so I was gonna say I'm probably just overthinking it, and I should probably just go in and attack. There we go.
You should pay more attention.
I definitely think I could have started probably closer to 9 if I had. Yeah, I could have started closer to 9. That wouldn't have been too much of a
Reflecting on themselves.
that wouldn't have been too difficult.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, so Yeah, I need to remember that these are what I want to use to start my, or to poke. This is true of most characters, to be fair, but... Yeah, I was about to admonish myself for trying to force the tandem top when I hadn't, gotten the Oki set up. Oops. But it did save me there a little bit. Alright, down you go.
Excuses are...
Melia wins. Duel 2.
Alright. So yeah, so that is... Yeah, if I time it right, I can still get the launch. Yeah, I need to remember that quarter circle back is how I mirage. And I can get hit by larger lightning. But I was going to say, I can seemingly do it fairly, frequently. I guess I don't know why I assumed that there would be some sort of cooldown on it. Given that that's usually not how moves work in this game. But, how's this going to work? I was kind of hoping that would get him out of Ride the Lightning, but no such luck. Alright, unfortunate.
In my element.
Definitely this is winnable, I think.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Alright, alright. I don't know why I keep trying to do this now. Once I do a move incorrectly, I tend to want to repeat it as if to make up for my indiscretions. But that's not how you play a game. That's how you lose a game. Okay. Alright. Interesting closure arc there. Yeah, again, I'm used to trying to, like, slash, do my slashes as dizzy. Nice. Yeah, I'm used to trying to light slash into heavy slash due to playing dizzy.
Sweet
But
dream.
that's definitely not something I want to do as Melia. Again, as much as possible, I want to do whatever I can to cancel into a... Yeah, I want to do whatever I can to get into a low dust so that I can knock my opponent down and set up a tandem top. Okay. So yes. So, we've got a basic understanding now. Yeah, more work on the muscle memory is needed. And that will then transform into a better understanding, I think. But this is all we have time for on this particular evening. So, thank you for joining me tonight. It has been a delight. So yes, I would like to just take the opportunity to say, yeah, I do very much appreciate the comments and the chat and all that. Yeah, I'm not always sort of the most... I don't know how to put it. Yeah, I just want to let y'all know that I do appreciate it. Yeah. And in particular, on YouTube, a single comment or a like even can very easily make a video go from, usually my videos like average roughly 1 view, 1 to 3 views. But, if a video gets a like, then usually it averages about 10 views, possibly even more. But yeah, so, engagement in any way means a lot to me personally, and it means a lot to the algorithm. So, if you are so willing, I very much appreciate it. But yes, so, all that being said, let's do our business for tonight. So, if anyone has any raid suggestions, I would be delighted to hear them. If not, I can find a target on my own. And while we are waiting, we'll go over the schedule again. So yes. So, tomorrow, Friday, the schedule is still a little bit up in the air. Yeah, if we stream tomorrow, it will be Arc Nights, and I expect that we will stream, but I don't know precisely when. Yeah, I have a engagement that I have to be at on that day, and I don't know how long it will take. So yes, it could be over quite soon, or it could take quite a long time. And how long it takes will determine when I am able to get on. But yes. So, again, I don't anticipate not streaming at all, but I can't say with confidence that I will stream much. But yes. So that will be the plan for tomorrow. And then, once again, the plan for Saturday, we'll be commemorating the 4th anniversary of the stream with a look back at the previous year and a look forward into the upcoming year. But yes. So, all that being said, not seeing any raid suggestions. So, tonight, let's go and visit. Let's go and visit Sroka, who is playing some very Patea. Yes, thank you for the stream. Thanks for dropping by. But yes, this is a game that I'm not familiar with. But yes. Yeah, okay. Sroka. Sroka. Set up the raid here. And the customary raid message is, as always, we have arrived. There we are. So, once again, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope that you have had a fine night. I hope that you'll continue to have a fine night every night. And I hope that you'll be well until the next time I see you. Thank you all very much, and farewell. Let us get this raid underway.